Hello everyone, welcome back to the great reveal of the cards that we are going to be looking at today. Just in case if you're wondering, it is the cards that we drew yesterday, and if you look through my posts, you'll see which ones are which if you want to pause this one and go and choose one for yourself. Okay. Just as a word to the wise, I haven't permanently changed my look. We have a witchy photo shoot coming up soon, and I am experimenting with new looks for such an event. So that's what that is. I'm still a regular redhead, but today I'm going to be blonde, and blondes have more fun apparently. Okay. So first things first, let me just tilt you down. Yes, you're going to be looking at my bosom, but you'll also be looking at the cards as we share them. So here we go. All right, so here we are. So we have our goddess card right here. Alrighty. So for those of you who chose the goddess, let's do a reveal, shall we? Aha! The Ace of Cups. This is a cup that has a lot of meaning for a lot of people. It is a great one for relationships and for people who are, what's the word I'm looking for? Who are looking to expand their horizons with other people. Okay? So, if we take a look, we can see a whole bunch of different details here. So one, we have a cup that is spilling over. It is a good sign, as in my cup spilleth over. Yeah, my cup spilleth over. I think that's a Shakespeare thing or a Bible thing, which is weird because I'm not related with that. But anyway, basically this is about having an abundance of good things, emotionally speaking. Okay, so a lot of times, if you're in a relationship, it can mean that you are strengthening your relationship. It can also mean bringing in new things. So things like a new mindset, or it could be, that you're experiencing more empathy and compassion for your partner at this point in time. It can also mean pregnancy. So just be aware for those of you in relationships, you might want to take a wee look, at your cycle there, my dears, because you may be in line for a new baby. Interesting. When you take a look at this, what you can see is there are little lotus flowers down here on the bottom. These are, the lotus flower has historically been known as a sign of fertility. And that doesn't necessarily mean body-wise, but it can, but it doesn't necessarily. It can mean the fertility of the mind, of a mindset, of being able to say, hey, I've got a new friend or a new coworker who I just really hit it off with, and our ideas are zinging off of one another. It can mean a fertile mind and creativity kind of meshed together, and that means good things as well. So if you find that you have, like I said, a new friend or a family member who's been on earth that you just really click with, it may be that, that this relationship is about you. It's about you and that relationship with that person, and it's saying, hey, don't be afraid to jump in with both feet and grab hold of that creative buzz that's going between you, because it might just be the link that opens up new doors for you and makes things possible. And to me, when I see this cloud and the hand coming out, it's kind of saying this person is going to be a breath of fresh air for you. It's going to be a person that just makes you feel amazing. And it doesn't have to be a romantic sense. It can just be friendship, or it can be family. But if it is romantic, then hey, all the power to you. That's great. So yeah, just be open to new possibilities, and make sure that, if you find a person that you really kind of click with, hang on to that person. Make a friend, because it might just be the thing that helps you in the end. Okie doke. let's take a look now at the tiger's eye. So, underneath card number 2, underneath our lovely wee tiger's eye, let's take a look. The moon. So many of you will undoubtedly know that the moon is strongly reminiscent of female intuition. It is something that can and does usually pop up around the times when there is change happening in a person's life. This change can be a good thing or it can be a negative thing. So what it's basically saying is trust your intuition. Don't go charging in like a bull, okay, with horns bared and crashing around in a china shop. What you want to do is to feel your way through this one. Okay, so if you're having the feeling of something hard about to happen, don't go charging through. Feel your way through it with elegance and grace and fluidity. Things always come clear, if you know what I mean. In time, things become more clear. But just be aware that yes, it can depict that there might be a deception in your life at the moment. Doesn't mean for sure that it is, okay? It could be a deception that you are playing around in your own mind. So say from past trauma, you might be holding on to something that is making it's showing its head again and making you feel miserable. So something just to be aware of, and if you, my mother used to call me a self-fulfilling prophecy, in that, if I thought something was going to happen, I could make it happen somehow. And if you have the same kind of situation and you have trauma in your life, it may be a sign to say, hey, it's time to deal with those feelings and it's time to deal with those emotions so that you don't accidentally bring what you fear down on you. Okay? So that can be maybe a wake-up card saying, hey, use your intuition, feel your way through. If you have trauma in your past, now's the time to maybe start dealing with it so that you don't have to carry it any longer than you have been. Okay? That's that one. Alrighty, let's pop that one back down. And now we're going to go on to the rose. Here we go, just trying to adjust that so you can see. Next card that we have was for the dried roses, and let's take a look and see what they have to tell us. Okay, let's see, what have we got? King of Wands. I see some good things coming in your future. So, King of Wands traditionally is about a male fire energy, get things done kind of energy. Okay? This could signify if you are, okay, so let's start with if you are in a relationship. Okay? So if you're in a relationship with a fire sign, so that would be an Aries or a Sagittarius or a Leo, this may be a sign for you to say, hey, he needs his space. So make sure that you have your own hobbies, you have your own accomplishments, that you have your own set of friends, that you have your own life. You don't need this guy around because that will keep him coming. Okay? The worst thing that you can do with a fire sign is be clingy. When you're clingy and they become overwhelmed, they just shut off emotionally. So that's just a wee sign saying, hey, make sure that you have your own thing going on. It keeps them a little bit more interested, if you know what I'm saying. And I know, because I have a thing for fire signs and they have a thing for me and they just seem to find me. So even my son is a fire sign. So just trust me on this one. If you have a fire sign in your love life, this might be just a card to say, hey, back off a little bit. Let him come to you. Okay, and usually, when this card pulls up, it is for that strong male, virile, potent fire male energy. Okay, now if you look at the card, this can also mean that new endeavors are coming your way. Okay, so if you take a look at the staff, traditionally when you cut a branch for a staff, it's dead, right? But this one has new shoots coming off of it, if you can see that. These new shoots represent new possibilities and new life to be coming your way, financially speaking. So what I would suggest in this case is that you become action oriented. It is no longer time to sit around thinking things through and making sure that you've made the right decision and all that stuff. You've already done that. This is the time for action. Make your move. This is the one. So what you want to do is be especially enterprising. You want to be innovative and thinking outside the box and doing all those things to impress the boss, because it's going to pay off. And if you have your own what's the word I'm looking for? If you have your own business and you are an entrepreneur, now is the time just to devour, like fire, devour all the information that you have. You've already devoured it. Now it's time to use it and to make the move happen for you. So if you chose this card, it means good things. It means that you're going to have some success in the future, financially speaking and employment speaking, and that good things are coming your way. So I hope that has helped you all today. I hope that it's clarified everything that needed clarifying. Please just hit the subscribe button. I do these all the time, so I'll be on again sometime this week. Like I said in my previous one, we're going to be talking sigils, we're going to be talking protection, we're going to be talking about a whole lot of fun stuff this week. So please hit the subscribe button, and we'll be good as gold. We'll be moving forward. And for anyone who's wondering, my YouTube address, YouTube, if you just look up Mistress Meg's Magic, it should come up with me. All right, well, take care, guys. Good luck with your readings. Good luck with what's happening for you, and I wish you all the best. Okay, all right, take care now. Bye bye.